Good evening, folks, and welcome to the BLS Christmas live stream. We are back with a live stream, and as always, we have Mr. Beeman.
Hello, everyone. Happy Christmas. I'm glad to be here. It's gonna be great. We've got a bit of a surprise in store for this time. We've got the newest released Class 20, which is 2205, which I'm sure everyone's looking forward to seeing.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll just start with a quick hello to Alfie Davis, who's just put in the chat a waving emoji. Good evening, Alfie. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah. Apologies for the slightly late start. We've had a few technical difficulties, haven't we, Mr. Beeman?
Yeah, something's gone wrong with the YouTube have updated the streaming control panel for some reason, and we can't
Well, we couldn't work out how to get it to
find
work.
the stream key. They've removed the stream key, but luckily Jake had one saved, so we must keep that now. And we found it, so that is the good thing.
I think it was under our nose all that time. We just didn't realise. I think that was the problem. But yeah, okay. So in front of us, you can see we have the newly released 2205 enhancement, which was made by Lewis Brown and Will Braddock. I have no words for it, Sam. I genuinely have no words for it. It's very loud.
Yep, you can I'm not talking. Can you hear me yet? I hope it's open to pick me up. I should just mute myself quickly just so the audio's alright. Hang on.
Just let us know in the chat, folks, if you can hear us okay, if you've got any problems. Good evening, Stuart. Welcome to the live stream. Good evening.
Well, all seems to be okay. There we are. Evening, Stuart.
But yeah, we are back. So I've got the loco set up. Just get the what's the key in. I'll put the loco right on. Take the train off, roll backwards. I hope this crossing works. Oh god, we've got the brakes in. There we go. We'll do the spin trick. I thought that was weird because the amps didn't go up there. I thought that looked a bit weird. So we're currently at Bromont in the snow. I'm going to do a round trip to Pickering back.
Stuart says you may want to turn the game volume down slightly because he's struggling to hear you. Right. Then we've got Great Western 2807 who's joined. So hello, Great Western 2807.
To remember how to do it off the top of my head. Yeah, no worries, I can do that. We'll drop that like that. I will shut my thing up. I'm also going to just alter the audio levels on Discord because so that should be okay now. So in theory, everything's okay. There we go. Let's hope this level crossing works.
Yeah, I will say your mic is quite quiet, Jake.
Right, okay. I will just do that and up the audio as much as I can do. Yeah, apologies for that, folks. We'll try and we'll keep that at full actually. Yeah.
Thank you, Great Western. It's very, very nice indeed, isn't it? Thanks for obviously the kind comment there about the 20. Yes, I hope you enjoy it when you download it.
I second that. We'll just put a bit of brake in. We'll stop in the platform and hope that the crossing behaves itself. I've been a bit misjudged that. You've got to almost stop where the platform 3 marker is on this side. It's where the loco stopping point. This crossing's going to play up again, isn't it, Sam? Yeah, the crossing's not going to work properly again. You can try it as much as you want, can't you? And it still seems to bug out. Right, we'll put into the engine only position. So leading the formation we have 2205 with 007 as well. Into it. Oh, Sam, I just love that sound. Oh, I love that sound. Let's just see if one's on. Not quite.
I just want to announce that our staff member Will Braddock has just got engaged to his girlfriend this evening.
Oh wow!
And, yeah, he has, and she said yes. So
oh,
yeah,
wow.
well done.
Oh, congratulations, Mr. Braddock. If you're watching this, congratulations.
Yeah, so congratulations to Will Braddock, who was one of the producers of this 20 pack, funnily enough. Yeah, so that's fantastic news. Oh, that's brilliant. It's really nice.
Right, the crossing's not going to behave itself. We're going to have to go straight for the crossing. It's not going to behave itself. It's doing its usual bug out routine. I'll drop. Has he posted it on Facebook, Sam?
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
When I get a chance, I will send him a congratulations. Straight through the crossing.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Definitely. And what a way to start Christmas as well. What a way to start the Christmas thing. Now, if I remember correctly, it's 10 mile an hour through the tunnel, round the curve until you get to the end of the straight where it goes up to 25. So I'm using my route knowledge here. Very little of it I've got, but on this line, but. We've just had coming in the chat from Great Western 2807 saying congratulations, Will, or congrats, Will.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
So on the left-hand side, we're coming out the tunnel. We've got the Motive Power Depot, or the sheds, if you want to call them, the Gromont Sheds, and we've got the 311128 from Peppercorn Workshop out there. And then further around the corner, we'll have a look at what we've got in the yard as well. I love how it's just sat on the 10 mile an hour sound. Look, it's just sat on the 10 mark. I've just got a little bit of power on, it's just ticking over at 10. So we're out.
Great Western 2807 says open up fully after the gantry signal past the shed is normally the rule at M1. Yeah, make sure we are like situated outside of the window when we do that.
Yeah.
You know, when we're leaning out the side of the window.
We have got D7628 Sibylla and D5061.
Both of which come with the actual MYMR route as reskins, don't they?
Yeah.
They are with the route, so...
So was the 24 mainline certified? Because it's got the yellow warning sticker.
It wasn't, no. But it just had it anyway. So, yeah. God knows. where Jake's gonna rag it in a minute. His trigger finger's itching. He's waiting for the Mark 1s to pass.
Mark 2, but yeah. It's that bit you really hate, isn't it? The speed restriction. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
And straight up.
You're making it decent drive for me, yeah.
That's lovely, isn't it? With that sound mod that's been done, you know, brilliant. So those sounds were actually given to us by a YouTuber, 37427 Lee Scott actually sent us those sounds to be able to be put on the 20s. And yeah, so big shout out goes to him for the sound mod on.
I'm
well,
just notching it back
in that
slightly
case.
because with the pairing them coupled together, it takes off like a scolded cat a little bit. And also
Yeah,
we've got a 20 zone coming up soon as well.
Ray Weston 2807 says that the 20 sounds reminds him of the 20066 BLS at Swanage. It's funny you should say that because the sounds are actually recorded from 20066. So there you go. If anyone has any questions, because it is actually a Q&A as well, it's not just a Christmas special live stream, you can ask any questions you may have about any sort of BLS related product or anything in general. It's a Q&A as well as the rail tour.
Oh, Sam, I've just seen in the BLS Facebook chat we've got, the staff chat, Will's picture.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. It's finally happened. They are engaged.
That's both him and his brother now, isn't it? Engaged.
Oh yes. Yeah. They'll be married men. They'll be married men soon.
Oh shit! There's 20 zones. Oops, never mind. I'm going over 20 mile an hour. Oops, never mind. It's a heritage railway. You always break the speed limits.
Evening, Matt. Thank you for joining the stream.
Good evening, Matt.
Ah, Great Western 2807. So what's next? 2142 or 2189? Ah, you see, we can't give that away, I'm afraid. And what makes you think it will be either of those 20s? You know, we could move on to a completely different 20. You know,
yeah,
it's.
Yeah. Has Lewis told you what's happening, Sam?
In what regard?
Of what's coming next?
I've got an idea of it, yes, but I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not going to give anything away.
I've finally got the actual proper bridges from the Stainmore pack now. I've got the Stainmore pack installed.
Oh, excellent. So you've actually got all the assets now.
Yes. Was it Stainmore that they used for, that SSS used for the oh, what do you call it, the point rodding, or was that the one off?
Yeah, it was for the point rodding as well.
I thought
yeah,
it was.
Yeah. Hello, Fraser. Happy Christmas
evening,
to you
Fraser.
as well.
Merry Christmas. Why is it going this way it's always difficult compared to going the other direction? I think it's because the other way you've got a more gentle run up. This way you're straight round the curve, up the hill, and it seems a lot harder.
That's the infamous Gromont Bank.
Oh God!
Also, I'm guessing it's going to be quite hard in this regard because of the snow, so it makes it even more.
I've not slipped though. I'd love to do it in a steam loco to see how slippery it would be on a steam loco, but not with this. It seems fine.
You can actually slip these, believe it or not, because I've done it, so it is possible. But yeah, I must admit, it is looking a lovely sort of winter wonderland scene on North York Moors with the snow. I think it's a good choice of route for a Christmas special, to be honest. Great Western 2807 has said having 007 and 205 is amazing, and we've been crying out for them for ages. So well done to all of you guys for making them. Yeah, it's very kind of you, Great Western 2807. Thank you for that. He also said that he stalled with the Q6 at this point on the gradient.
I've got the Q6. I don't really touch the Q6. I don't know if you've got it, Sam. The Q6. I don't use it that much. It's not one of my favourite engines to use.
No, it's not really mine either.
I'm more of a Black 5 man, which is quite funny given out my Great Western man, which is Black 5s or Midlands. So
I'm more of a diesel man myself. Right, so what I'm going to do currently is I need to quickly I need to get my takeout ordered. You see, I'm having a takeaway this evening, so yeah, I shall get that ordered, and I shall just BRB quickly.
I'm going to grab a screenshot around this curve. I'm going to grab a screenshot round this curve of the 20s. So we're just approaching Gothland, so we'll shut the power off, ready for the 10-mile-an-hour speed restriction, through the station. Well, not the power back actually.
Oh, I can tell they're busy this evening.
Why was that? Why is that, Sam?
They're I can just tell.
Oh, okay. What we'll do, we'll better actually set the points, haven't we? So we'll go straight for this platform. We'll collect the token off the signaller. We'll slow down for the signal to collect the token, or to change tokens with the driver. Got the road. Token collected. So we'll do a non-stop run to Pickering. We may have to stop to change points as well. I'm also just going to get a shot from Sam. Any screenshots I get, I'll send you so you can use them for like publicity purposes for the 20s. Then, can't you? How's that for a screenshot? That slightly. That's not bad, is it?
Oh yes.
What?
Very nice. It's a lovely screenshot, isn't it?
this is where my route knowledge goes really bad, and I don't know where the speed limit change boards are. The thing is, I think we spoke about this before, didn't we, on the 1,000 subscriber special, didn't we, Sam? That when you've been developing a route for so long, you get fed up with driving it, don't you? So you sort of lose your route knowledge of the route a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
I know, obviously having gone the Swanage line, I was quite surprised just how up and down the gradients are and how easy to catch you out as well. Great Western 2807 has said that when I get a chance, he'll send some screenshots of this pair. When I get a chance to take this over the Severn Valley.
Oh yes, I know he's very much looking forward to that route.
I'm looking forward to Severn Valley. Funny enough, me and Sam were saying off stream that we'd both about the Severn Valley. I'm looking forward to playing with that when it's released. Hint, hint, SSS, please release for a Christmas release, please. Oh, it's 191 uphill here. Not what I thought it was. So where's the 10 boards? Where's the 25? Now, as much as I love this route, Sam, it's not a route you can really do for galas, is it? Oh, it's 15 up here. It's not a route that you could really do a gala on, is it really? And I think didn't Will do one on here, though, I believe.
Yes.
I have vague memories of him doing
Yeah, I believe he did. I mean, he did a majority of the scenery work on this route. And a couple of scenarios on here, I believe.
But he did a gala live stream, didn't he? A diesel gala stream, which is it's a great route, but it's such a long route.
He did a whole full shift on it, I think, a whole day, I think, on this.
Yeah.
On the gala live stream at one point.
I'd love to see this extended to Whitby and to Battersby as well. I know the track's down, but I'd love to see the scenery extended both directions. Wouldn't you? Here we go, Pine Southern Thrash.
What is the next releases for enhanced pack or route? In all honesty, I don't really know, Fraser. That's a good question. I actually don't know. You can't really. The thing is, with this kind of stuff, you can't really just say what will be next or what is going to be next because it depends on the development time for each project, basically. And yeah, that's basically how it is, really. We can't say what is going to be next because it depends on the time. The time it takes to do it.
It's funny, before I joined the BLS team, I was more of a very much Steam only person. Obviously I did have the diesel stuff, but since joining the team I've come to appreciate the 25s, the 24s, the peaks, the 20s a lot more. I've always had a soft spot for 20s and 37s and 31s, but it's since joining you lot, you get to appreciate it more.
I was just double checking your mic volume there. Yeah, but yes, because you were originally a Steam person. It's funny, isn't it? How you change.
I take it you've gained a bit of a love for Steam, haven't? Would you say? Or you appreciate Steam, don't you? Since being at since being at Swanage.
Oh yes, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at something. So, what was it you saying? You said
you appreciate.
What did you say again? Sorry.
You appreciate Steam since being at Swanage.
Oh yeah, I've always appreciated the steam engines. I've always appreciated steam
Just not the
locos in
early
general. It's
starts.
just, well, the early starts are a bit of a pain, yeah. But no, I've always I've liked steam engines, but I've always preferred diesel. That's just how it's always been with me, really. So I admire them. I like my bullets, even though they're a pain to work with. But they're good in an enthusiast's point of view. I love a bullet, but is in like working on them, they are a pig in a sense.
I didn't know they were pink and went oink oink. Sorry, my humour's terrible. Great Western 2807 has put in the chat, the second the SVR is installed, I'm making 37 scenarios. That is good. That is what we like to hear. I'll be making some YouTube videos when that route's released. No, going back to what we were saying about the diesel, Sam. I'd love to do a BLS live stream diesel gala on like Swanage or Midland Railway. That'd be good. Now we've got so many. We've got the 37s, the 20 reskins. It'd be good fun to do.
Oh yes, it's also that I think that the size of the route as well is good for that kind of thing, because as you say, it's only a short route, so it'll give you a chance to swap locos round and give it plenty of variety of different locos to be able to be seen, rather than the long ones, which, as I say, you've got the issue with the long ones is
it takes about an hour.
You're sat there driving for over an hour of the same loco, whereas when it's a shorter one, you can swap them out relatively in good time.
So maybe going forward next year we'll see a couple of diesel gala streams on the channel. Who knows? I'd be up for that.
Great Western 2807, I'm glad you enjoyed the Swanage diesel YouTube video. Yeah, it's I'm guessing that's the one over at the official Swanage YouTube channel where I did the 2025 diesels working along the Swanage branch. Yeah, it was it's just a video because they actually lost their footage of the diesel gala, unfortunately. They had a bit of an issue, so they needed somebody to kind of fill the gap in that sense, because they couldn't do their best of diesel gala video that they were supposed to do. So in a sense, we instead just had a video of diesels running on the Swanage Railway in 2025, and that's how it came about, really. DB should do a DB Cargo 66 gala at the MRC. No, thank you. I mean, not for me anyway. I'm not keen on sheds. Sheds, no, it's not my thing.
Sam has a very, very choice opinion of 66s, don't you, Beeman?
I mean, I respect them in the sense that they are one of the only proper diesel-ish locomotives on the main line at the moment, because you don't really have any other loco hauled services on the main line apart from maybe the 68 or I don't know 70 somewhere. But so I respect them in that regard. But they're very numerous. They're very common, and they're not really that special, if that makes sense at the minute.
I can just.
I think that's what...
Go on, carry on.
And I think as well is another thing that which is interesting. It's funny how we tend to, as in us as enthusiasts and us as in general, as people in general, we tend to appreciate certain trains more when they're about to be scrapped or they their time comes to an end, and it's interesting that. Yeah, I noticed that there was some water kind of coming over the track a little bit there, wasn't there? I think it's something to do with the fact that obviously certain it's further back, but
yeah, I spotted it. I thought I was dreaming.
I think that's obviously because obviously the scenery is different with the winter textures on. There's probably some bushes and stuff missing. It's so that makes it look a bit strange in areas. Really, we should have tested this route in the snow when we did the route development on it. 'Cause I don't think anyone really tested it in the snow because not being funny, but nobody really likes driving in the snow. I mean, the only reason we really do it is when it comes around to Christmas time. We're just like, yeah, snow, Christmas, yay,
Yeah.
you know. But nobody would do it like out of choice.
The thing is,
you know?
the problem in the UK is we don't get snow enough, do we? It's pretty to see, but it causes so much trouble.
Yeah, it's. But I used to love it as a kid, but nowadays I just look at it and I think, yeah, it's just trouble. It's just a pain in the neck, you know.
I got to admit, I was lucky at the start of this year on the Sunday at Severn Valley with some friends to be out in the snow, and it was great. But it just started to rain as well, and of course it goes from being snow to like slush.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Fraser, other driver experience, Battle of Britain class 34072 Squadron on
Nice.
Watercrest line all day, lovely. Look after her. He is, after all, a Swanage resident, but no, I'm sure it'll be lovely. I'm sure you'd really enjoy it.
I've got to. It's funny. I've always been a Midland and Great Western person, mostly Great Western, but since the PLD Bullies released, I've had more of and the sound pack from SSS, I've had more respect for the Bullies since. And I've got to admit, would you say, Sam, since SSD's has been released, that sound pack, it's it makes them sound nice and more realistic. Not that the original sounds were bad, it just gives them extra life.
Oh yes.
I'm not doing too bad. I've not gone over the speed too much in this stream. He says that we're approaching a 15 limit.
I do love the cab texturing inside this.
Oh, I do.
It's 20s.
It's funny because when you look at the outside of these two, it's hard to believe it's just trains 20, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Sort of Severn Valley from Steam Sound Supreme. I actually very kindly have a version of it been sent to me from SSS Matt to do a video on it. I have actually done a video on it, but I have done it, but I haven't. I've just got to edit it and upload it. But yeah,
would you agree? Would you agree that the editing is always the most awkward task of any video?
Depends what it is. It depends on what video it is. The trailers tend to take a little while. They're the ones that usually take the most to do and the most effort. That and video sim. Video sim takes weeks, months to make. Video sim's probably the most difficult out of all the videos we do on here. So, how many viewers have we got? Well, we've got 10 people watching. That's good. That's a good number. I'm glad to see that many people have joined to watch this. So, yeah, thanks to everyone for joining, and Merry Christmas. If you've got any questions at all, obviously, as it is a Q&A as well, you can post it in the chat, and we'll try and answer it as best we can. At the moment, it's just me and Jake here. No other BLS members have joined. We think Lewis might join at some point, but yeah, he's not here at the minute. And yeah, the others are pretty busy with Christmas Eve, so yeah, we're quite limited on the staff front on this stream, I'm afraid, but it's to be expected.
Oh, sorry, go on. Sorry, carry on, Sam.
We just got a comment. Sorry, we just got a comment in the chat. It's from Nick Farentino. Thanks for the 20s. They are fantastic. Noticed when in Mark 1 heads out view, sounds are internal cab sounds. Will be great to get external sounds. Yeah, that's an AP thing, mate. That's not anything to do with us. That's an AP sound pack issue. It does it with all of the AP sound pack locos. Because basically what it is when the AP sound packs were first introduced around sort of 2013, 2014, they by that time they didn't actually have any window hanging cameras. Like there wasn't any at all. It was just all interior passenger cameras. There was no window hanging cameras. No one did them. So I think back then AP didn't really bother because of that. The only person who's managed to crack that and managed to get the external sounds working with AP sounds is Matthew Wilson with the upcoming BR Green Class 33 enhancement pack. But we don't know how to do it. Only he really knows how to do it. So, yeah. So it's not been done on the 20s, but you know, it would have been nice, but it just is what it is.
No, excuse me. Ugh. Now, what do you think about the textures, Sam? I just look at the textures in the cab, and I just look at the scuff marks, and it's just brilliant. Excuse me. Ugh.
Oh yeah, Will's done a fantastic job on it.
Just a bit.
He really has. I'm so proud of him and Ludge for making these. I mean,
it's like the front end, isn't it? We'll have a proper look at the front end. We'll have a proper look at the 220s when we get to Pickering. But they just absolutely. In fact, actually, will give us a good chance to show off 205. What we'll do when we get to Pickering, we'll look in close detail at 205, and then we'll do the same with 007 before we head back to Gromont. But yeah, I'm just in awe. I just love them. I think they're brilliant. For me, as a mainline person who likes the mainline rail tour stuff, these are fantastic for me. I love them. I absolutely love them.
No worries, Nick. Merry Christmas to you too. Updates. So Fraser said British Locomotive Studios, an update for the BR Green Class 33 enhancement pack. So I'm guessing you're asking for an update on the BR Green Class 33 enhancement pack. Well, the answer to that is it is still going on. We are still working on it. It's just with basically what it is there's a few features that we're adding to them now that we think that needs to be added, because if they're not added then people will ask why they haven't been added, and yeah, I think it's just something that needs to be added. So yes, they've been delayed slightly in the means of their release, but I think the way we see it is it's better to do this and take that extra mile to bring you more features to the pack, so then it will be more worth the money for when you guys buy it and obviously use it. And you know, there is that saying, quality takes time, you know, and that's basically what we're doing with those. We're trying to bring 100% to the 33s if we can, to the best of our abilities.
I did see something in the chat, and we'll just do a break-up occasion to bring the speed down a bit first, and I'll read the chat back. Right, I saw in the chat we had a question from Great Western 28017. When's the new HiMech pack come? I believe that's from RS Rail Simulator, or Train Simulator, what it's called. That isn't our pack.
No, I think he's saying when the new HiMech pack comes.
Oh, okay.
It might be time for a 2023 Autumn Gala.
Oh, sorry, that's my fault. I misread that. You also put a message in the chat. I missed it earlier about Erdington Bank with the 14XX and the pannier. Yes, on Saturday that Winter Gala, I was when they double it the first time. I was at. I'm really speeding now. I was at Northwood Lane just outside of Beardby for that first shot in the morning. And then I moved for the afternoon shot just north of Hampton Road. And then on the Sunday, I got them at coming into Highley. And my funny enough, funny story, my best friend was absolutely buzzing when she discovered on the Sunday that the 14 was leading. It's one of their favourite Great Western locos, I believe. So she was really happy with that formation.
Great Western 2807 says that 33 pack is going to be so worth the money. That's very kind of you to say that. We hope it will be. We hope it'll get the sales. That's, you know, fingers crossed. But we'll see. We'll see what people think about it when it comes out. That's another thing with this is that we're always learning about these, you know, this stuff. We're always learning.
I don't think you ever stop learning, though, do you? To be fair.
No, there's always something new. It's like with these 20s. Every single time we'll release one of these, there's always going to be something new that we may not have had on the last 20 EP. You know, it's going to be an ever-growing thing, and there's going to be much more features coming with these in the future. This is only the beginning. You know, there's going to be much more for these Class 20s once more are produced, and it's quite exciting, to be honest.
Just
it really is quite exciting.
I've got to admit, now having 205 and 07 as well, or 007, I really want to do a diesel gala with them now for it as a live stream, because the opportunities to do diesel galas are just, it's mad, isn't it, really, if you know what I mean, even. Because these things...
Well, yeah, there's plenty of reskins out there for them now.
Well, yeah.
Great Western 2807 has said it was good to see them together. I've got a 90-minute video on my channel from that event. So that's the one you was talking about, Jake.
Fair enough.
We've got 8 people watching, so that's good. We've got a nice steady amount.
Has it gone up or gone down, do we think?
It's gone down by 2.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm sort of flicking every so often. I'm flicking onto the thing. I've got the tab open on my computer so I can keep an eye on what's going on. But yeah,
it's a shame you can't have something come up in the corner, like to show the chat where it's permanently, even if it's on the stream screen. You know, it's,
yeah.
I know that there's ATS do it where the thing comes up in writing on the screen for Alan to be able to see, and it's a shame that we can't have that. I don't know how you would do it, but you know.
When I started out streaming on Twitch, I'd love that myself, but I don't know how you'd do it. I'm not that technical minded, unfortunately. So we're just approaching Levisham. So we're about almost not too far away from Pickering. Okay, are we going to get flagged by this signal? Come on. There we go.
Could do a Mid-Norfolk Gala with 007 and 205. Yeah, but if I'm going to be honest with you, the Mid-Norfolk at the minute is, with where it stands at the moment in the development ladder, it's quite at the back because of the fact that, yeah, it's got so many problems that need rectifying on it at the minute because stuff has been updated and messed the route up, and yeah, it's still quite far away, I'm going to be honest.
Now the question is, are we able to get the whole train in the or in the loop? We'll try.
Western 2807. Have we ever thought about doing a TikTok page for BLS? No, not really. I mean, I don't use TikTok. I've never used it. I don't, you know, I don't know what it's all about. So yeah, there's not really any plans for it. I mean, we've already got YouTube, Facebook, and Discord, and I have to search, you know, check for all those, and that's quite like difficult at the best of times. So you don't want to overload it with social media pages because some of them might end up getting like, you know, defunct and just not used as much as others, which, you know. So I think we're good where we are at the minute.
Oh, we're only one coach over the crossing. Right, let's set the signals. There we go. Got the token.
Evening, Force Games. Thank you for joining. Good to see you here, mate. Merry Christmas to you too.
Good evening, Force Games.
Goodness sake, Great Western 2807. You just can't stop going on about it, can you? He goes, what does everyone want for Christmas? Me, the new SVR route.
I'd like a new standard 5 from PLT with proper valve gear, but I would like to see the Darkness route from SSS released in 7 Valley. Yeah, I'll take 7 Valley. Quite nice.
See, for me, right, if I was to ask for anything train sim related from any of the developers that are working on something right now for Christmas, it would have to be the new 47 by PLD. You know, that's what I'd like. Also, just to note, you're giving the 20s a good bit of thrashing there.
Oh yes. I did it earlier, but you didn't notice.
Probably too busy yapping.
Probably.
But yeah, officially though, if I'm to pick something that I want for Christmas this year, I don't really know, to be honest. Something model railway related, I suppose. Evening Wave Rush official. We are rocking 2205 and 20007 this evening, the two recent mini EPs that have been released on the BLS website for the Just Trains Class 20.
I will. Sam, can you send me the link? And I in private DM, and I will. Actually, no, I might not need to. Actually, it might.
You won't need to. It's linked in the description. If you want to see it, it's linked in the description.
I was also just going to link it in the Facebook in WhatsApp. That was all. Oh, okay. Haha, never mind. I will. Well, for anyone who hasn't got the links to it, I will put the links in the chat anyway.
Shame the peaks have now been taken off of the provisional list. Hopefully, if the 47 sell well, they might do the peaks. Yeah, it's quite a shame.
Have they been removed?
I will admit, yeah, they've taken them off the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the ladder now. Yeah, I suppose it is.
I wasn't aware of that. I wasn't aware of that.
There is. Oh, what do you? I know that Matt Wilson was working on some peaks at some point. I don't know whether he'll continue doing those. We're supposed to doing them for Vulcan Productions, but they didn't see light of day in the end. I will see what's the crack with those at some point. I might ask him because obviously we do a lot of collaboration work with him.
That's interesting. I wasn't aware of that. That's taught me something. I did
might
not
see
know
where
about
he's
that.
at with it.
That's disappointing. I was looking forward to the peaks. Oh well.
Mind you, if they're struggling with the 47, it's probably one of the reasons why they're probably taking it off, you know. They probably thought, oh, well, we'll do both of them, but then they're like, oh, actually the development time for this 47 has taken longer than we anticipated, you know, maybe we should just take them off for now, you know. You never know, it might just be temporary, you know, you don't know.
I've got to think the 47 will be nice when they're released, I reckon.
Pro Western 2807, yes, 100% we need a new 24, 25 or 27 pack. The Souls of Type 2s are just really, really...
They're showing their age.
They're just not done justice. They've never been done justice in Train Simulator at all. There needs to be a proper pack of them with proper sounds, proper physics, proper scripting, and for them to be done properly, because they've never ever had that sort of time to shine. They've always been, quite frankly, quite crap. But yeah, they've never had, you know, the chance to have a proper release. Yeah. One of the problems at the moment for the 47 is getting 47 sounds. They need the trip to crew.
Crew?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they've got loads of 47s to choose from. I don't know how it's so difficult to get the sounds. I mean, I suppose it could be down to like all kinds of reasons. I suppose money and stuff like that. But there is plenty of 47s around for PLD to record.
Oh yeah, I know PLD are good friends. Sorry, to jump in. Are good friends with. Well, I know they've got a good working relationship, I believe, with the guys at Tysley who've got a 47. That being said, D1755 is it? Has had a lot of issues this year, so that probably hasn't helped in getting all the sounds from that. But yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? I think.
Managed to get hold of the Class 17 and 26 from IHH. Yeah, I mean, the models they're okay, but the sounds and the way they drive is bloody awful, and that's just that's IHH all over. They were renowned for their really bad sounds and driving physics.
Interesting question from Fourth's Games. What diesel above all else is on your wish list, either remake or TS appearance? I think to go back to what Sam said, really, for me personally,
Type 2s.
I've got to meet 24, 25, 26, 27 would be lovely to see.
Yeah.
That again, the peaks would be lovely to see, to be quite honest with you. I've looked to get hold of the IHH ones, and I've got to admit, they're not something I drive very often, shall we say.
Yeah, as I say, so any of the Souls of Type 2s, the 24s, 25s, 26s or 27s definitely need doing. The 26 is a good candidate actually, because we haven't ever had a 26 apart from the old IHH one. And the 26 would be actually good for the new Scottish route that's recently been released, and the well, some of the other Scottish steam era routes and stuff that have been released. So, you know, 26 would be very fitting, and I think, you know, that could be a good one as well.
Is there a 26 in preservation, Sam? Sorry, that's a really stupid question to ask. There obviously must be somewhere.
Yeah, there's multiple. There's one at the Gloucestershire Warwickshire Railway, you've got one at Llangollen.
It's alright, it's the fact that a lot of the time I've noticed, unless it's a 37 or a 31 or a 20, people forget about some of the other stuff. It's like...
Yeah.
I saw an announcement about the prairie that's at Llangollen. I didn't even know they got a small... Well, I'd forgotten they got a small prairie because it's never mentioned. You only ever hear about 3802, is it? I think they've got at Llangollen there, Great Western 280. You never hear much about their other locos. So certain engines do get forgotten about, I feel.
Yeah, I do. We just had another comment. He said, I'm wondering when RS has finished the high mech, you might have a look into doing the warship. RS really enhancing their quality, which is great to see, as diesels have really been forgotten. Yeah. Going to be brutally honest here, I don't like the high mech that they're doing at the minute. There's a few things that I've seen that are wrong, and they're not doing it from drawings by the looks of it. That's just me being honest. Yeah, it's nice to see somebody doing the heritage diesels, but they're not doing it from drawings, and that's an issue if you're wanting, especially in the TS community, which is they always look for little bits, and it's getting quite to that point where they expect really, you know, you have to be up there with the quality these days in train sim. And
I
yeah,
think,
that's
sorry to jump in here. So I think to an extent with the TS quality, I think PLD set the bar really high with the steam locos, didn't they?
yes,
For the
yeah,
diesels, I think the 50 and the 31, sorry, the 50 and the 37 really set the bar high for the diesel scene.
yeah.
And I think it's that being said though, I've got the, that being cruel, the fourth game's 7F, and I've got to admit, it's incredible. It's a lovely bit.
Yeah.
I've not driven it very often because, so I'm going to grab a screenshot from here. I don't tend to drive stuff that much that isn't mainline certified, like the castles. But yeah, it's. I was driving the 7F a couple of nights ago on the new McNortha, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, I must admit that 7F was something else. It was really, really good. Yeah. Well, if anyone's interested, I've actually got a review on it on the BLS channel. So if you haven't seen that, then I recommend going and have a look. But yeah, as Force Games said, so it says you've certainly been obviously brainstorming the diesel output. I think it's needed because the thing is, we've got loads of developers who do steam. We've got loads of developers who focus on electrics, but we have very limited developers who are looking at diesel, and you know it's a big hole in the community.
To admit, I'm going to agree on that with you on that one, Sam. Even as a steam person myself, I do feel like for me now, trying to do more diesel galas in TS, you're sitting there going, we haven't got this, we haven't got that, or that isn't really good, that isn't music. Hang on a minute, it's a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
It's like we did try and do a diesel gala, didn't we, a couple of years ago on the BLS thing, and hang on, we've got a crossing. And one of the things that is really hard with any diesel gala in TS is the heritage rolling stock, or locos, I should say.
Yeah. It's a hole that needs filling, and I think that's as well is why primarily a lot of BLS products that we release is sort of 75 to 80% of it is diesel, and only like 20% of it is steam, because of the fact that there's just not much in the means of content for diesel, and we're passionate about diesels, and we want to try and update the older stuff as best we can and produce some quality reskins, which is what we've been doing recently, and that's our ambition at the moment, is to try and continue doing this diesel stuff, because we've got enough steam and we've got enough electric. We need some more diesel. That's just realistically, that is how it is. That is how it is. As
much as I'm a steam person, I do have to agree with you on that one. That being said, as someone just put in the chat, I think it was Great Western 2807, it'd be nice to see some industrial diesels like the LMS prototype Gronk and Sentinel. To be honest, I'd like to see more industrial locomotives full stop. We've got a lot of mainline stuff, but not a lot of industrials. I'd love to see, what's it called? It's the one that's over at, well, there's a few different industrial tank tanks I'd love to see in TS. Also, we've got a comment from Nigel6446. Good evening, Merry Christmas, everyone. Good evening, Merry Christmas to you. We've also got another message in the chat saying, hey, brother. But yeah, I got to admit, we don't seem to have that much heritage diesels really in TS classic scene.
No, it's. I advise if there's any developers who are thinking on what to do next, I would advise looking down the diesel route just to see what can be done and see what you can produce on that, because we do need it. Yeah, that's just how it is really. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to BRB for a second, Jake, because I've got to actually go and grab my dinner. It's downstairs.
No risk.
So
it's not cold.
It shouldn't be. It just arrived about 5 minutes ago. So yeah, I should be all right on that front. So I shall be right back.
No risk.
Keep an eye on the chat, and
I will try my best.
I shall try and be as quick as I can.
No risk. Yeah, before I reinstalled my TS install, I did have some of the Wayside Work stuff in. It's all right. It's not stuff I use very often, but yeah. And I've just seen your message in the chat about how many 26s we've got. I didn't realise about that. To be fair, we've got more than I thought. A lot more than I thought. So we're just approaching Pickering. We're not too far off Pickering Station. Hence why I'm just crawling at 10 mile an hour currently. I've got the point set. I'll have to split the locos off when we get to Pickering so we can run around. When we get into Pickering, or either before or after we detach the locos to run around, we'll have a close-up look at the 20s individual, either individual, have a look at them in close detail, because they just look absolutely fantastic. The detail on them is incredible. And this signal is not going to play, is it? There we go, got tabbed the signal. Yes, we will be going back with 007 leading. Yes. So you'll get to hear them. I think I might be wrong. Sam might be able to correct me this when he comes back in to speak, but I think there's a slight difference in the sounds on both engines. Yes, very much Hellfire.
Force Games, yes, I will be continuing the in-depth reviews into 2026. Yep, I shall be doing those. There'll be plenty more of those. I always do them. That's like one of the main YouTube series is on the channel. And sometimes I do it with other BLS members as well. It depends on who's about and who wants to be involved with it.
Right, we may have to pull the other 20 up forward in a minute. So what we'll do, we'll detach 205 first, draw that round, because you're not going to get both in the head shunt. It just physically won't fit. What I'll do, actually...
You'll have to do some shunting then to get them cab. Yeah.
I'll draw them up to the mark first and then we'll shunt round. He says as he gets to the loco right from.
Great Western. You enjoyed the the digital traction class 122 review. Yeah, probably one of my most critical reviews I've done, and probably, if that, the most critical review I've done throughout the whole of 2025. For good reason. This was a really just not a good piece of DLC. Yeah, sounds good. Force Games. Obviously, if there is anything that you would like for me to show, or anything in particular you want me to do a review on, just let me know, and I can look into it for you. Oh, this pizza and chips is just glorious. This is proper Christmas Eve grub.
You don't have to rub it in quite so much. I need to get the updated version of this. I just realised, because my camera's really close up to the what's it? That being actually, it might be the fact of, yeah, it is. There you go. That's better.
Yeah, DT Digital Traction, they used to be very good, to be honest. They used to, in all honesty, I'd say that they were up there in the means of their quality. It's sort of, 2013 and to 2014, all that kind of era was their sort of, I would say, their golden era. That's when they were producing like stuff like the
4MT.
Well, the 4MT was their first debut, which was very, very good actually for the time, early 2000s. But 2013 had sort of you had the 4300 moguls and the B12 and stuff like that. You know, the compound as well, the LMS compound. All that stuff was to a really decent quality for the time, and then they just sort of died down later on. They just sort of died down. They just didn't really go any further from there, and that's I think that's where it kind of started to go downhill. SSS is currently premiering the North Norfolk Railway. Yep, blimey, they're quite late on that. It's been out since the 19th. But, yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's a decent route.
Sam, was there a patch done for 205 to make it so that it's got the camera like this?
No.
No, so I'm not going mad then. Right, okay.
No.
So it was just 207 then, or 007. I keep saying 207.
It was just 007 at the minute. It might be added to 205 later on, but I mean, it's not really a priority. The main reason that we did it for 007 was because it has actually ran nose first on the main line.
That I didn't know.
Yeah, and to do a scenario on the main line nose first and you can't see the gauges in front of you, it's quite a scary experience, according to Dan.
Yeah.
So he wanted to add this new camera angle for it.
I did not know that there was two different the lights on the locos with slightly different brightnesses. That's clever. I like that. Let's set the points correctly so we do not have a derailment. I tell you what, every time I use this route, I keep thinking I must drive this route more often, but it's kind of off-putting when you can't go to Whitby. It's a shame, but it's a nice route though. It's one of my favourite routes.
Yeah, Whitby is something we'd like to do, but it just hasn't come into fruition yet, has it?
No. Oh, I've stopped perfectly timed. I can't see the grass, but
Oh gosh,
what?
really forced games. That's not good. That's not good at all. You need to chase them up about that. Yeah, it's really not good.
Yeah, I spotted that in the thing. We've had a thing in the chat, Sam. My manual for the install failed. How do I install them? Do I do 7-zip?
Can you not open? Is it not you're not able to open the folder? Is that what the issue is? Because it's a .rar file or something. If it's a RAR file, use WinRAR. If you search up WinRAR and download WinRAR, it's better for opening the RAR files, and then you can just drag and drop the stuff into the Railworks directory. The manual has a load of code in it. Right. It's not very helpful, I'm afraid. You're going to have to be a bit more specific in that regard. Yes, you just got to drag and drop the asset folder into the Railworks directory, and then you just run the bat file, and then it will copy the geo files over into the appropriate places. So it's, in a sense, the same as, yeah, just basically the same as the Harry Needle pack. But which Harry Needle pack though? Is it the 21 or is it the 37 one? Because there's two of them now. If it's the 37 one, it's the same. Okay, then you're alright then, yeah, so it'll be exactly the same as the 37 one. Do make sure you read through that manual of that 20 though. It's very important that everyone reads the manuals for the 20s to be able to understand the key commands for all the lights and the headboards and all of that stuff. Otherwise, yeah, you won't be able to work it properly if you don't look at it. You need to get the hang of the different key commands.
And I'm not going to do what I usually do. Which Sam knows exactly what I mean by that, don't you?
Oh, I know.
I tell you, it's just as well Lewis isn't in the chat, isn't it?
Bump in the stop.
There you go, how was that?
Yep.
Look how smooth that was.
That was good. It's annoying how the buffers go inside each other like that.
It's an AP thing, isn't it? I've noticed. It's to do with the collision boxes on them. Right, okay, we're going to have to shunt the set forward in order to get the other 20 around the back. So, I've got to do a heads-out view, because that's a brake vehicle, so we'll have to propel this forward past the stop car marker.
Usually if you were the guard, you'd be in the rear.
Oh yeah, you'd be in this coach with a walkie-talkie, calling them forward, but yeah. It's not so bad on normal coaches, but this vehicle, because it's one of the brake vehicles, it's not so easy. It's funny because the Mark 1 BFK, you can actually lean out the window. That should give me sufficient room to run round. Yeah, that's banked room, innit, Beeman? Right, I am going to key out of there, turn the AWS off because we don't need it anymore, and I am going to get the other 20 now. We will put a headboard on the front. We will set our signals as well, or our points I should say. There we go, got green. I tell you what, just running around the train, Sam, I didn't realise just how sharp this... Listen to the flange squill on here already. You don't realise how sharp those curves are, do you, until you're going round it with a loco?
No.
Green on the starter, with route indicator, and right away.
Ludge is dying to replace them signals with the AP ones.
I bet.
Yeah.
In the chat we've had Great Western 2807 saying, I hope they have AP make a 69 pack. I got to admit, I'm surprised they haven't, aren't you, Sam? Made a 69 EP, but I think the problem's been, I don't think they've got a model anymore after that. I don't think. I might be wrong on that.
No, and then if they tried to enhance the 56, there's just no real way of being able to do it, unless they had the rights to have the model and then modify it that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't see any other way of them doing it. Ideally, the best way would be to have a new model completely for it, but yeah. But I'm surprised.
Not quite sure what's going on with the track there, but fair enough. Engine only. Now, just a quick look at the 220s. You can hear the sound difference just being near them, can't you? I'll tell you what amazes me, Sam, is all this detail.
Yeah, also all the weathering on the battery box and all the underframe, that's brilliant, isn't it? All that was done in substance.
It's also about the domino headcode box as well. It's just incredible. It looks like a brand new model.
You'll see on the headcode box, it actually has the hatches on the top as well, where they do like the maintenance and stuff. Look.
Oh yeah.
And you've got the guttering as well, which is like that extra thing that goes round the top.
Yeah. And obviously on the headlight you've got the screws, the screws, and the fact that there are different, like, what's to call it, you know what I mean? Because like, on that you've got all the scratch marks, it's just incredible.
Great Western 2807, it's not quite a 66, because 69s don't go yin-yin. If anything, it's more like a 67. It's just your bog standard EMD engine, like what they have in like 57s and 67s, you know? But 66s have that kind of unusual yin-yin-yin-yin sound. That's what differentiates them compared to the others.
Right, I'll open the doors quickly and then we'll get ready to go again. Back to Gromont. We have been streaming for approximately an hour and 20 minutes, which isn't bad really.
DG Train Spotting, Merry Christmas to you too. I hope you enjoy the 20 packs. Thank you for downloading them. You've got the A piece. sound pack, but not the one off the BLS site. Yeah, the AP, the one off the sound mod that is on the BLS website is a sound modification to which requires the AP sound pack. So it's what it does is it just replaces the exterior engine sounds for new ones that we've been allowed to use from YouTuber 37427. I recommend looking at his channel actually. So type up 37427. He does some fantastic videos of behind the engine of diesel locos, and he gets fantastic audio from his microphones. It's just brilliant. But yeah, so the exterior sounds are from him, and we just mixed them. Well, Ludge mixed them in. That's all down to Lewis Brown. He did a really good job of that, and he mixed them onto the loco, and it is what you hear. So that's really what it is. It's just a mod to change the engine sounds in the exterior. Just gives you a bit of a change to the usual AP engine sounds. Great Western 2807. His videos are absolutely smashing. Yeah, they are very good. Yeah, he does some really good stuff. Another channel that's really good for that kind of stuff as well is Hellfire TV. I'm sure quite a few people know that.
Some of his stuff are really good.
Yeah, his stuff's very good as well.
Doesn't he do DVDs as well, I think?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I see I've had an ear bashing off James regarding my driving.
Yes, he doesn't like your driving. He said he's noticed some issues with it.
Well, I didn't bash the coaches to death this time, so that's one thing he can't blame me for. Like also, the only thing I don't like about the JT20 is there's no notching on, or it's hard to be gentle with it. So you put power on after, or you let your amps go up, then you take power.
Now this is interesting because now we're actually seeing 20007 instead of 2205. So we're getting a chance to see both 20s this evening here. It's one of the main differences between 007 and 205's cab is the fact that the window surrounds in 007 aren't wooden; they're just standard sort of metallic, metal ones. And then you've got the obviously the cab desk is blue instead of like this sort of dark colour.
No point me accelerating because I've got a 5 mile an hour limit over that user crossing. One thing I looked to see on the JT20, had they done it, was a vacuum brake mode, like you have with the 37 and the 50 and the PLD stuff. So if you're running in vacuum brake mode, you get the vac brake gauge goes up and vice versa. But I suppose it's one of their very earliest models, isn't it? I believe.
What one was that? Sorry,
the 20.
Oh, by Just Trains?
Yeah, I started high school, I think, when this was released, to the 20s.
This was released when I was still in middle school. This was 2008, I think. No. Yeah, 2008. Yes, no, it would have been 2008.
No, it
yeah,
wasn't that long ago. Wow. Okay, I was in primary school then.
because believe it or not, these first released for Rail Simulator. They were an add-on for Rail Simulator originally, and basically around sort of 2008 was when some of the add-ons started coming out. So you had stuff like the Isle of Wight, you had the 08 and and Class 66 and all that, and then you had the 20s by Just Trains, which was just a rail sim version, and then Railworks came to be, and then that's when JT did a version of the CD version that it was a add-on for both Rail Simulator and Railworks.
Yeah.
So you could have it in both games. Yeah, so it's sort of like 2008, 2009, sort of that era.
Thanks, Great Western 2807. You make me feel old by saying you weren't born until 2009. Thanks, you've made me feel old. That's really not helpful. And Sam was older than me. Fourth Games was about to ask about the JT20 when it was released. Obviously, you've just answered that question.
Yeah, it was either 2008 or 2009 because I remember having it for Christmas as well. When I was younger, it was a Christmas present for Rail Sim.
I think one of the very first things I picked up was...
And this is the thing. Sorry, carry on, Jake.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
I was going to say, well, this is the thing with the JT20 is you can't really comprehend or believe it was that long ago since when it was released, but it was. And the reason you can't believe it is because the model itself is that good. It was a very, very good model for its time, and it still holds up today. It still is very, very good. You know?
It's like, if you look at the Mesh Tools Ginty, in my opinion, I think that's a better quality than the Austerity. And I'm pretty sure the Austerity, the Ginty came before the Austerity. I might have got that wrong, though.
Oh yeah, Force Games, yeah, it's timeless. I mean, you could take this model and do an enhancement pack out of it easily, you know, it's to that quality that you could do it. I mean, it does have its issues, like for example, this with 2205 when Will decided to literally chop off the old headcode box and the tail lights because they were actually wrong and a little bit like the sizing was wrong and the and other bits and pieces, and put a new one on to replace it with one as the correct size. You know, it makes it look brilliant, and it still holds up today. It is an amazing model, really. I definitely would take it over the Dovetail Games one, XIHH one, any day. It's definitely the better one out of the two.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, when you go in the passenger view, you notice it messes up the cab windows for some reason. I don't know why it does that on the JT20. But an interesting thing about the Just Trains 20 and that, and I don't think many people would know this either in the chat. There we go. Yeah, just thought I'll let you guys enjoy a bit of thrash there. Yeah, an interesting thing about the Just Trains 20 is it is one of the only models in Train Simulator to actually have rain on the exterior windows. Because obviously you have rain in the cab hitting the windows, but it's never on the exterior on models. This is the only diesel, as far as I know, that is still publicly available that has that feature.
What, you can see on the outside?
You can see on the outside,
okay,
yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, there's only been ever 2 locos that do that, I believe, because you've got that and the IHH Kestrel used to do it as well. But yeah, it's I believe it's the only one that does it now. Great Western 2807, do you guys have any plans to do a reskin of D5054 in 2-tone green livery?
I recognise the number but can't place it.
That's where it's, recently Jake's been repainted into 2-tone green and it's been renumbered to D5053.
Where's it based?
It's based at East Lancs Railway.
Is that the 24?
And yeah, the 24, yeah. Yeah, that's it. And yeah, it's been two-tone green with half yellow panel. To be honest, the best person to ask for that would be Will, because he loves his 24s and he loves his Solzers. Yeah, I don't know. It hasn't really been mentioned. I haven't really. Yeah, we haven't really thought about it, to be honest. But you know, it could be. It could be. I mean, I'd like it. I'll be up for it. I don't know if I'll be able to. I mean, I could probably reskin it, but I wouldn't be able to do it to the quality and standards to some of the other guys in BLS. So I'll probably leave it to the more professionals, you know. I mean, my 73 reskins weren't too bad in Spa Valley, you know, they're not the worst, but they're not the best either. Evening, Yorks, Derby, Train Spotter. Thanks for joining the stream and Merry Christmas.
Oh, Sam, have you seen the BLS Facebook chat?
Yeah, he's giving you instructions.
Yeah.
James is giving you instructions on how to drive the 20.
Ah, that was a tree through the window.
That's interesting. I've never seen that before.
What?
The tree overhanging the line like that.
No, I hadn't. I like how we just sat perfectly at the right speed.
Great Western 2807 has done a Terminator quote. He's gone, I'll be back. So anyone watching the stream now, we're on the Norfolk Moors Railway operating a Class 20 rail tour with the brand new Class 20 enhancement packs which have been released recently for the Just Trains Class 20. We're using 20007 at the minute. We was using 20205 earlier on the way down to Pickering. If you've got any questions, this is a Q&A, so you can ask questions in the chat and we'll try and answer them the best we can.
We've had in the chat from York Derby Train Spotter, or York's Derby Train Spotter. Merry Christmas to you guys too. Yes, good evening, welcome to the live stream. Merry Christmas to you. It is Christmas Eve. I'm just going to notch the power back a little more, not shock, because we are approaching 30 miles an hour.
Are you excited for Christmas, Jake?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's hopefully the end of a really, pardon my French, shit year.
Oh dear. Yes, you haven't had the best of it, have you?
No, it's been eventful for all the wrong reasons.
But hey, here's to 2026, eh?
Oh, definitely. And hopefully maybe a few TS diesel galas, who knows? Might do a few virtual diesel galas. Be quite nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that will cheer you up a bit, won't it?
Oh, it'll please the diesel veg like yourself.
Oh yeah.
Especially I'm becoming a bit of a decent driver at thrashing. Without blowing the traction motors or anything else, or flashing them over.
York's Derby Chain Spotter had a quick run in 205 and 007 earlier. Very nice. Can I ask what 20s are planned to be next? I mean, you can ask that.
We can't give
but
you
I'm not necessarily. But I can't give you an answer. Yeah, yeah, I was going to say that, Jay. Because yeah, it's a surprise. We can't give anything away.
I don't think we even know
yeah.
ourselves, do we yet? We don't know. Well, we don't know for sure.
I mean, I'm
know.
pretty certain I know what it is.
know.
Yeah.
I
But
can't
obviously I'm not going to
divulge.
say. Yeah, I'm not going to say.
I'd get murdered first. I'd be grappled before I said anything. So I'm not gonna. But yeah, whatever it will be, it will be nice.
Hans, hello, industrious little fellows. That's a really interesting name. Will you ever do something for the class 40? The 40. No, we haven't really. No, we haven't thought about the 40. To be honest, there's obviously it's been discontinued for Armstrong Powerhouse for quite some time. When it's not, which is a shame. I mean, personally, what I'd like to do is if I can think of anything for the 40, it would be to fix the sounds on the one that's available on Steam, the 4145 one on there, because it's got the, you remember that bug, Jake, with the AP class 40
I was just about to ask you that.
Yeah, because when it got when Train Sim updated to 64-bit, there was some sound problems where it kept looping on the 40. AP fixed that on the main pack, but it was never fixed on the Steam version. So Steam version still has that problem.
Yeah.
So I would like to see us try and do a patch or something to try and fix it, so it doesn't do it. That's all that I can really think of. What I'd like to do with the 40.
I think with the 40, we've got the two mainline 40s, haven't we? D213 and D345. Is it? Have I got that right number?
Yeah, that's.
And
what's that? Sorry.
Well, you've got Andania, which is D213, which is VP did, haven't they? And you also did the other one, the green, you know, the BR green version. Is it D345, the mainline one, or D? Yeah, 3. I'm sure it's, oh, no, 245, something like that. So apart from those, there's not a lot really you could else do reskin wise of them, because I think I've only ever seen reskins or liveries of them in green or blue. They've never really carried any other livery, really, have they?
No, they haven't. It's literally mainly just been green and blue, hasn't it? I'm going to double check something here because I've got an interesting one with where he says that the D345 pack might have been removed. I'll have a look.
It was it was on the VP website, not under Legacy. I think.
Yeah, but does he mean that, or does he mean in the? I think he's meaning the actual DLC.
Oh, it might have been. I don't know on that one.
Unfortunately, I would look at it, but for some reason, this is just being a pain in the arse and not loading the Steam for some reason.
Oh, lovely. He's me kind of be polite and not swear, and you're the one that's just coming out with anything.
Okay, yes, I can confirm. It looks as though 4145 has been removed from the Steam store. That must be fairly recent then, because last I remember, it was still on there.
Yeah, and me.
Yeah, in that case, I can't see us doing anything with the 40. I wouldn't want to touch the old digital traction one. I wouldn't even want to touch that with a barge pole. But yeah. And the trouble is, we did something with the 40 that's been discontinued. You're not getting a very wide audience with that, are you? Because only the people who actually have it will be able to use it.
I've just seen something that James put in the Facebook chat. That's just made me chuckle. Now, if I remember, the 10 limit is just as you approach the platform, if I remember. I might have got that wrong, though, but... No, it's not, I don't think. Here it is. I can just make out the... Well, no, it's 5. Sorry, it's not 10, it's 5. Oh, it's 10 here.
That 5 limit always gripes my gears.
You're going to absolutely hate Pete Rail, then, aren't you? Coming out or in and out of Darleydale. So as you get towards the end of the up platform, going towards Matlock, the 5 limit is literally just before the platform itself. Like this.
I don't know why they've changed it to 5.
I did get told, and I can't remember what it was now. That was the reason.
Good evening, Train Spotter Tamworth. Merry Christmas to you.
I will say the same.
Hello, Force Games said, "Don't blame you," when I said about the 40. the DT one.
To be fair, I think I originally did have the DT40, and I remember I remember it being pretty naff from memory. I might not be wrong. I might have. Yeah, I think I did. Cause I hadn't even Just Trains. I think.
Again, it was good for its time because it came out around sort of Railworks 2, which was I don't know 2010 or something. It was good for its time, but you look at it now and you think, yeah, nah, it's not. It's not great, you know. You can't salvage it really because there's a lot of modelling things on it that are wrong. So.
Demon, you know how I'm in the heads out here? What does that mean?
Thrash. You give it something, Jake?
Not yet. Not until last coach to point. Can someone just go back like 30, 40 seconds to where the signal was and just check? Because the loco seemed to jerk. I was in the heads out for a good few minutes as we were going past the signal bracket, and as we got to this signal, the camera seemed to jerk. So I don't know whether there's an issue with the track there. I might be wrong, but it seemed to.
No, it's pretty TF is doing anything.
It might be. It might be.
If it was a regular thing, we probably would have seen it.
Well, that's what we thought. I don't remember it on the outward run.
Come to 10 now. Really improved, the overall experience. It's great. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Armstrong Powerhouse Class 20 sound pack sounds are really good. They're really good. But it's nice to have a refresh and have some new engine sounds, because obviously, you just have. Obviously, once you have it on every single 20, it kind of gets a bit boring after a while. So, to have different 20s with different sounds, it's just nice. Hello, industrious little fellows. Where are we heading to again? Whitby. No, we're not heading to Whitby, unfortunately. Whitby isn't in this route. It's not. It hasn't been,
well,
been done. I mean,
but yeah.
I wish we could go to Whitby. We can't. Yeah, so we're heading to Gromont. We're going to be heading to Gromont on this. Okay, so this is from Lewis has just sent a message in the chat. This is from a DTG post. We have made the decision to permanently retire the BR Class 40 loco from the Steam store, effective from December the 1st, 2021. Was it really that long ago? 2021 it was removed.
I didn't realise that.
Yeah. No, I thought it was still up. I never even noticed it.
It's a shame, because there's no replacement for it, is there really?
No, we haven't got a suitable replacement. Merry Christmas, Jitto. Thank you for joining.
You can really feel the hill this side. Forgotten these tight curves.
As you're watching this, Lewis, I just want to say fantastic sounds. You know, you've done really well on them implementation of the sound from 3747. And I'm very proud of both you and Will.
I second that.
You know, it's just,
this pack's incredible.
It really is, yeah. They've done such a fantastic job on these 220s. I'm proud of the boys. Yeah, I'm proud of the boys.
Oh, bit of tail stutter.
He goes, right. That boys in the chat, he goes. Oh, yeah, brilliant.
I think it's the first time in ages it's just been you and me in a VC, isn't it, Sam, when it comes to streaming?
I'm honestly surprised Lewis didn't join. I thought he was going to join the for the stream.
It's Christmas, you can forgive him.
Yeah.
We've been infiltrated. Mr. Arna's in the Facebook in the YouTube chat as well. Good evening, Mr. Arna. I can see you. I can see you there.
Look, see here I am.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God, that's going to scare the living shit out of somebody. Oh, there he goes. Bye-bye.
Okay.
That was weird.
There he is. Lewis made an appearance. There he is. He's done his bit for the stream.
Are we on the 1 in 49? Yeah, I thought we were. I could see the speed gradually getting lower and lower towards 20. But then we are in low 10, so we're however many weight-wise, I think about 500 tons, I think, that like that.
We've actually only got 4 watching now, so we've had some people leave. That's a shame. But then again, it is getting relatively late now, so I think people are starting to wind down a little bit. Obviously, when we get to Gromont, that'll be the end of the stream, Jake, so we'll call it there. Yeah. 'Cause it is getting towards sort of 9 o'clock now anyway. This is the thing though, with the MYMR is you can only really do 1 round trip on the stream like this, because it takes you 2 hours to do 1 round trip. It's basically an hour each way, isn't it? Although we have got a view boost right now, we've now got 7 watching again, so...
That's not bad.
Yeah, there we are. If anyone else is in the chat and are still watching, obviously thanks for obviously weighing it out and continuing to watch. Obviously this is a Q&A, you can ask us any questions if you've got anything you want to ask about a pack or any future releases or just any like releases we've had in general, or just anything BLS related, let us know in the chat. But I've actually got a question for you guys in the chat, because obviously a couple of you asked what 20s are going to be next. What 20s would you like to see being made for TS Classic in the BLS Mini EP series? What would you like to see? What classmates would you like to see? Yes, Mr. Arna, I will play some golf after the stream has ended. I will play some golf with friends. I look forward to that. Oh, you, yes or no? Well, yes, the more players the better. Oh, so you're not asking for much then, Great Western 2807?
Oh dear, dare I ask?
He's gone 2142, 2189, 20066, 2118 and 2132. I mean, although 2118 and 2132 technically already had, well, we've had reskins of them in the past. They're in the reskins area. So I would say they're probably a bit lower on the list, but never say never.
You know what you're saying earlier about Sam, about this being quite a long route for a stream, isn't it? It's not a stream you could really do a gala on very easy, is it? It's just such a long route. It wouldn't be a route I'd try and do a live stream on for a diesel gala at least, or a steam gala. Come to that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if it's only a quid, Sam, yeah, I'll get it for you. It's only a quid. Consider it a Christmas present. Yeah.
He'll hold you to that now, Sam. Now it's on the it's on the stream.
Yeah, trouble is now now I've said that everyone else is going to be like, oh, can you get this? Can you get that? Oh. Everyone else in BLS staff will be like, oh, you're going to get me a Christmas present. You're going to get me a Christmas present. No. No, we want him to play golf. That's all. Oh, and now Great Western 2807 has added 2 more 20s to his list of 20s that you would like to see. D8059 and D8188. Again, we've got reskins for them at the moment, so that will be lower on the list. I think if we're to do any of them, it will be ones that haven't been done recently, or you'd want to prioritise some of the classmates that haven't been done previously. But never say never to the others.
Oh,
like,
definitely.
You know, Will and Ludge might surprise us. They might end up doing, you know, 8059 or 8188 at some point.
To be fair, I never saw the others coming. Did you, Sam? But as in 007?
I didn't see 007 coming, but I saw 2205 coming. mainly because of the fact that I'd kind of just said to Ludge and Will that 2205 would be a good candidate, because the issue with 20007 on its own was it didn't have much scenario potential. I couldn't really make any scenarios for it. It was, you need to have the pair, you need to have its partner. So 205 made sense, and it was I think it was a pretty obvious one that one was going to be next. I mean, if you're going to do 007, why wouldn't you do 205? I mean, it was a given. It was.
We're almost back in Gothland. This is definitely it's definitely a long route to drive on, isn't it? It's a killer, really, isn't it, as a driver?
Oh, Great Western 2807's decided to say just do all 228 20s. Yeah.
Actually, what we'll do, we'll
That'll take a good few years, wouldn't it?
No, we'll right road it. We'll right road. We won't wrong road it. We'll be good. We'll right road. We'll go over the other set points, though, I think.
Ludger's changed the lyrics of Park Life to 20s.
As you do.
Well, let's hope you don't get a dump when you try changing points, Jake.
It only seems to be that one at Gothland that seems to Beaumont, so it breaks.
I don't get why it does it. I think
Oh, I don't.
It doesn't make any sense. I think it's only if you switch it a certain way as well, isn't it? I'm curious, anyone in the chat who has the North York Moors Railway route, do you ever get any issues with a point dumping your game at Gromont sometimes, like if you switch it? Because I'll be interested to see if anyone else has that problem, because I've never noticed it myself.
I tell you what is also funny though, Sam. I don't remember it happening on the original route. Not that I remember, at least. So I think something went wrong when they did track swap. Personally.
Sam Arna's just saying random numbers in the chat now of Locomotive, which is just not class 20s. But yeah, shout out to golf with your friends, by the way, guys. That's a good game to play together as a little party game. God, Devison would kill me for saying that. he hates it.
Sam,
he hates it.
Sam, that's you dead now. That's you dead. You've just dug yourself a hole.
Well, no, he hates that game. I get it. It's a really frustrating game, the courses and stuff, but it's good fun though. I find. Frustrating but good fun. It's good to play as a party of a good few people. I'm looking forward to the golf with your friends too, actually. That'll be really good when that's out. Have you ever played it, Jake? Golf with
No,
your
I
friends?
haven't. I did remember playing a crazy golf game myself years ago, but this was like sort of 15, 20 years ago. I didn't have my old laptop. This was a good many years ago. And I've not had a laptop for years.
Good, you should get it. It will probably infuriate you, but you should get it. And it's only £1 on Steam at the moment, so
Wow.
yeah. So anyone else who's still in the chat, thank you for joining. And if you've got any questions for us, this is a Q&A as well as a Christmas special rail tour thingy with the 220s. So yeah, if you've got any questions, let us know in the chat. Not you, Sam. And yeah, because I know that you would probably ask something, you know, silly or something, or put a random loco number in there. Oh, Luch has a question. Lewis has a question.
Oh,
Should we see
dear.
what Lewis's question?
Uh-oh, go on.
Hopefully it's nothing stupid. It's probably going to be something like, when are you finishing the GCR
Yeah.
vlog?
Oh, that wasn't what I thought you were going to say, but...
Was that actually it, Lewis? Was that actually it? I called it, as if I knew you was going to ask that. Yeah, I do need to finish the GCR BLS meetup vlog for this year, actually. The chopper flopper headboards, is that a thing? Chopper flopper headboards. Yeah, Lewis, that could be a question that you could answer. Will we ever see the chopper flopper headboards? What are they? Are they a thing? Lewis is probably just like searching around the internet right now, trying to find the chopper flopper headboards.
Yeah.
No worries, Stuart. That's completely understandable. It is Christmas Eve after all. He said that he had to go wrapping some presents.
Ah.
We're currently approaching Goathland, if you want an update. And yeah, we're en route to Gromont, where we will end the stream.
No more thrash now, unfortunately. It's all downhill to Gromont.
Yeah, that's the downside. There's no thrash now. But yeah, so we're in the cab of 007 now instead of 205.
I'll call it now, Sam. I think we need to do a Diesel Gala live stream on Swanage Railway myself. What do you think?
Could ask these guys in the chat if they'll want
Yeah.
a diesel. Yeah.
Would you like a virtual Diesel Gala live stream at some point next year on Swanage Railway or Midland Railway Butterley?
Or we've got Spa Valley or North Norfolk, haven't we? We've got those as well.
Or Seven
Any one of
Valley if
those.
it's released. Although Seven Valley's quite a long one.
Yeah, no, Seven Valley's probably not good for a gala live stream. It's too long. But yeah, one of the shorter 5 mile, 4 mile routes. Chopper, Topper, and Chopper Flopper exist apparently. BR era tours. Okay,
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
that's cool. I suppose if we did like BR era 20s, then it could be a possibility.
Yes,
but
you
if
are
it's
allowed to
just
answer, Mr. Arner. Answer my question. Though I am worried now, the fact you want to answer.
Obviously, it's a modern era 20s that we're doing. We won't do the BR era headboards. Great Western 2807 says a Swanage Gala would be excellent.
The reason I thought Swanage is the fact you've got quite a lot of gradients at either end that go up, down, up, down. It's not a flat railway like Midland Railway is not a bad one, to be fair. It's quite a nice one. It's only uphill severely. I think it's 1 in 100 for about a mile or so from Ridding to Swanage. The other direction, it's quite a gentle climb, so you can't really do much with it, but
There's your answer from Mr. Arner, Jake.
I'll have a look in a second.
I'll just read it out.
All right.
He said, I think we should do a gala with a 20.
Yeah. It wouldn't just be with a 20, to be with a number of different things, but yeah. Could always do some galas on Keighley if it sort that out for next year. Yeah.
Worth Valley, do you reckon? Is that doable? I mean, or is that a bit too long? Or what would you say?
No, how long is Keighley Worth Valley? It's a doable route. It's certainly
because what you don't. Because obviously the issue is if it's too long, you end up being on the same loco for God knows how long. You want
the problem with Keighley is, to an extent, Keighley's got the same problem as Norfolk has to its end. Is there's only one gradient that's steep, and it's only it's not one gradient. It's only uphill in one direction, but it's a nice route though.
I mean, it's an idea, so it's a good thing to consider.
I don't know why I'm crawling down here, but I just realised it's 25 down here. We'll let the speed limit take up.
$20.066. To be honest, the $20.066. I would like to see $20.066 done as
right.
As a mini EP. If I was to pick one myself,
I want 142.
I'd like to see. For me, it would be 066.
What for me? Go on, sorry, Sam.
Mainly because I crewed it, like Swanage. You know, I did 2 like turns on it, so it's quite special in that regard. First 20 I've ever actually crewed as a staff member, so. And yours, you said, Jake, you'd like to see 142, didn't
142 and 189, but mostly 142 just because it's something different. If we were to do a diesel gala, any particular diesel locos you'd be interested in seeing at a virtual diesel gala? Oh, Mr. Arnold's asked a good question. What are our thoughts about the Preserve 150 unit? For me personally, actually, the 150 is quite an interesting one because it's weird to think that a Class 150 or diesel multiple unit is actually preserved because Northern has still got them in active service. I don't know, I think Gibraltar still got some, I think, in active service, but they're quite nice. I like its livery. I do like its livery in regional rail colour. But no, Sam, any locos you'd like to see at a virtual diesel gala if we were to do one? And we'll put this to everybody else in the stream as well.
33s.
I knew you were going to say that. And I bet the BLS guys who are obviously probably watching this are probably thinking, oh God, he's mentioned 33s.
I think I need a Christmas tea after this as well.
Well, I'll be grabbing a drink after this. So I'll be kind of... No offence, Sam, I'll be kind of glad when you disappear because I can sort of relax then.
Oh. Thanks for that, Jake. Yeah, Christmas tea, just normal, just a normal cup of tea. Not it's not nothing special, but it's still tea on Christmas, I suppose. No, I've enjoyed doing this. It's just a shame that we haven't had any other BLS staff members join the chat. It would have been nice to have some more in here, but there we are.
I know someone did say earlier about a virtual DB cargo gala on MRC, which I know you very, very quickly went, no thank you to, which I thought was quite funny. You don't like your 66s, do you, Beeman?
Oh yeah, Sam Arner, you would have liked that comment earlier from somebody. I believe it was Great Western 2807. He said, "Oh well, why don't we recreate the DB66 gala at the Midland Railway Centre?" And I was like, "No, no thanks, I'm good." Can we have a 950 001 at a gala? We ain't even got that, have we?
Yeah, I don't think you've got that.
Great Western 2807, there is a few variants for 20066, yes. There's loads of them. I especially quite liked it as well when it was in the really bizarre livery at oh, I can't remember the place, but it was numbered like 81 or 82 or something, and it had like it looked like a livery from like America or something, an industrial looking, very industrial, weird looking livery. That's another thing that it is carried. Oh, it's Peak Forest, was it? Yeah, that's it, Great Western 2807, the Steelworks livery.
Almost back at Pickering.
Yes, Gromont.
Gromont, sorry. Gromont. It's been a long day. I've been up since stupid o'clock. I'm tired.
I do want to say that it's definitely was a good choice for a Christmassy stream. I mean, the NYMR just looks great with the winter, you know, the snow.
It does.
Because today it just popped in my head, didn't it, Jake? I was like saying, oh, maybe we should do it on the Norfolk Moors, because I'm, you know, in the moors it would look like quite a winter wonderland with all the snow and that. And he was like, yeah, that's a good idea.
I can't think what we were going to do originally, though. To be fair.
Originally we were thinking something like on the Midland Railway Centre.
Oh, were we?
Yeah, something like that. I think you said something about that, and then I was like, I'm not sure. We did the last sort of streams on that, and then I think you said something. And then I think you said Swanage as well, but then I was like, I'm not sure.
I think Norfolk Moors is better for a stream like this because it's got the link there. But for a diesel gala,
yeah,
as long as you've got something BLS related, I think it would be all right. But yeah. Right, question is that signal hasn't worked, which means the crossing gates have not worked.
Oh. The thing is, what it is you probably put like one error or something in the scripting of the crossing, and it's just messed it up and it hasn't worked.
Man, I've just tapped the crossing. So I don't know whether it's not. I don't know. It's that crossing's a pain in the rear end. No. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't.
That's it. Scunthorpe Steelworks. I knew it was. I had their name in. It was in my head. I knew where it was, but I couldn't think of the name. Yeah, that's it. because Simon actually went to Scunthorpe, still works at one point. My friend Simon, so. Yeah, when Sam said Peak Forest, I was thinking Peak Forest, really? I didn't really too sure, but Mr. Rana confusing me. Oh, the crossing gates have opened, have they, or no?
No, we haven't. Actually, what I'll do once we finish the stream, Sam, I'll go and catch up with the SSS one bits I've missed.
Bang!
Yeah, I know. It's a pain, isn't it? That crossing really is a nightmare. I know we shouldn't be saying that, but ugh.
I mean, it's a good feature. I admire the work that's been put into script crossing, and you know,
Yeah.
and to make it, because I understand. You know, the idea is so that you can do more realistic movements around Gromont like they would in real life. You know, they'll close the crossing when a train reaches a certain point in the station, or when it stops in the station, they'll shut the crossing. But equally, I do find it a bit of a pain doing all the scripting and that, and it would be nice to just have it as just your bog standard crossing. But
Yeah.
they are each to their own. Some people may love it.
Yeah. And we've done another stream without any operational incidents. I've not dug myself any holes or anything. So yeah, it's been a good stream, and the whole train's in the platform, which is even better. Yeah, so we're back at Gromont, which means it's pretty much the end of the stream now, isn't it, Sam? We're at the end of our run.
Yes, we did actually start this about 5 minutes late due to the fact that the YouTube updated the control panel. Yeah, and we couldn't find a stream key, but you know, we did it, and that's the main thing. We got it sorted, because I was a bit worried that we weren't going to be able to get it sorted. And also, why is that headlight like that?
Weird, isn't it?
That should not be like that.
Shouldn't it?
No.
Oh, okay.
What's happened there then?
I have no idea.
Oh, could it have been when Ludge updated the texture corruption on the Loco, and he did the texturing? Yeah, yes, it should be like that. Oh dear. Yep, that needs looking at. Okay, well, I'll leave that to Ludge. Yeah.
Ludge just put in the chat, Jake, what have you done?
Yeah. Well, we'll have to look into that. But yeah, Great Western 2807, thanks for an epic stream tonight, guys. Can't wait to install 2205 and see what is next from you guys. Thank you very much, Great Western 2807, for joining. And everyone else who has joined the stream tonight, and I hope you all have a very good Christmas. I'll see you, Jake, which you all have a Christmas. And we'll get to work on patching that 20 with the weird headlight glitch somehow. I'm going to have a look at that after this and see if it's on my end as well.
Yeah, okay.
I'll actually install it.
Are we ending the stream?
Yep. Oh, someone, what the hell?
Yeah.
I just noticed the woman was floating and walking along the... That was weird.
Yeah, so
Anyway.
Thanks for all for watching, and we'll catch you